Hello folks, just a short clip on the mobile phone. I've just been reading the handbook again. I got it wrong about the F trip. All it does, it tells you how far you've been on your last gallon basically. So it just goes up. It's basically a digital fuel gauge for your last gallon. So I got that wrong. And I'm taking the seat off for the first time because I want to adjust the clutch again. I wasn't happy with my own efforts yesterday. It's a bit awkward to get your key in there with the pannier on, but it is doable. It's just you can't do it while you're holding the phone. We've got the pillion seat off there. Toolkit underneath. Now there should be a little compartment too for your bits and bobs. Just here. You know something? I bet you that's what's been rattling under acceleration, because it ain't really fastened there, is it? But let's have a look inside it. Yeah, I think it's for your licence in India, but I'm not totally sure on that. Well, that's underneath, folks. I've clipped that little box lid in place a bit better. It's not fantastic. It's a little bit weak up this side. But there's been a bit more, I suppose because I can go faster, I can rev a little bit harder now. Well, to the red line if I want to. It's a bit more buzzy now, and I suppose it's more noticeable now because I'm going a little bit quicker. Simple as that, really. Nothing's happened to it really to stop it working or anything like that. Touch wood. But I thought I'd update you on that F trip because you'll probably end up running out of fuel. So the kit comes in its own little wallet that's in a sealed plastic bag. A couple of Allen keys. You got a spanner, ring spanner one end, opening the other, combination. 14 that end and 24 at this end. Then we've got a 13 and a 17. Double-ended screwdriver just pushed into the grip one way or the other. Extension bar for extra leverage. Spark plug spanner, which also has a smaller spanner on the end, box spanner. And then a 12 and a 10. Adjusting the clutch is easy. You've only got a bottom adjuster. Basically undo this nut to loosen the assembly, and then clockwise like that to reduce the play at the lever end, or if it's too much, back anti-clockwise. By rotating that, it moves the cable up and down depending which way you go with the nut. And this is where you check for your adjustment. You want 2 to 3 millimeters of play between the end of the lever there and the clamp itself. So let's have a look. Probably too little play. I'll just knock it off a little bit more. So I'll just come back a little bit. Try that. Just finger tight that. Come back round the front. I'm probably a bit of a stickler for it. I think I'll go slightly back the other way. Right folks, I'm going to leave it at that. I've just tried it with the engine running. Lastly, all we've got to do is lock up this nut without moving anything else, and it should tighten up. Really, 2 spanners ought to be used, I suppose, but it doesn't move. The adjuster doesn't move, so there we are. Just snip that up, and there we are. Sorry for the shaky mobile phone footage, but I hope that clears up about the F trip. And if you didn't know, that's how you do your clutch adjustment. It's a shame it hasn't got a fine adjustment at the handlebar.